Well, guess what? Spread thin. But guess what? People going to run from this place because other armies are going to compass it and destroy this place.
Nineveh was in Iraq, man, where the ancient Babylonians at as well. Ancient Babylon.
Hey, I remember when the elder brother Yashawama, he had brought it out, how during this time in Nineveh, the king of Assyria, I believe he was Sargon II, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, he was a freak, man. All right, the same spirit that Esau has, man. This dude used to actually dress up in drag, man.
Yeah.
You know, let me see if I can try to find that. But that's what was going on in ancient Nineveh, man, in Assyria.
Yep.
You know, so the Lord had to break this down. And eventually destroy it. You know, that's why the Lord, you know, sent Jonah. You know, prophet Nahum. You know, all right.
Well, and it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee?
That was it.
Because you're talking about this man being revealed, right?
Yep.
Second Thessalonians, verse 3, it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. And we did fall away from the Most High. So this man did get an opportunity to deceive us. And we're waking up out of that deception, all right? So, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High God. Or
Yeah, that son of perdition is Esau, man. Right.
So, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God.
Yeah, what is he doing now, man? He's into his artificial intelligence, man.
Yep.
All right, creating creatures, you know, out of his own hand, man.
Part of that temple he's sitting on is in this image. Then is one of the tribes of his people really sitting in the seat of Israel, like they're really the rulers of that world, of the world, that they own everything, and they really try to conquer the world. Okay, it's just another sect of Edomites. It says, showing himself that he is God. Remember ye not, you educate, right, from within you, that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. And that in this time he's being revealed, right?
Yeah, he's being revealed in this time, man.
Yep.
You know, because the Lord sent his prophets out, all right, to reveal Esau, his wickedness through the truth of the Bible. All right.
It says, for the mystery of iniquity do already work.
Yeah, that goes back to Roman Empire, man. The mystery of iniquity, man. All right, we're in the modern day Roman Empire, man. All right. The so-called white man he basically fooled everybody, man. You know, that was a prophecy in Revelation 20, man. You know, he did what the Most High said he was gonna do, man. Fool everybody, man. Making our people and the other nations believe that he's just a guy you can't touch, man. You know, he's just the ruler of this whole planet. All right, but his time is coming to an end. The Lord's getting tired of him. All right, getting tired of his wickedness. All right, and he's gonna send his son back. All right, to take his throne, his rightful throne on America. His righteous throne on this earth, man. You know, he's gonna cast down America. All right, and the so-called white man's rule, man. Everywhere, man. All right, wherever the so-called white man is at, man, he's going into slavery. All right, and the Israelites going to rule, man, for all eternity, man.
Right.
All right, through the law, statutes, commandments that's written in this book, man. All right?
Yep.
And it's going to be a paradigm shift, man.
So the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall
The spirit of his mouth is his prophets, but when the Lord comes back, he's going to actually physically take them down, man. Actually physically take them down, man. Use that great millstone. All right? That's going to cast down America, all right? Through violence, man.
and destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Yeah, the brightness of his coming, man. He's gonna come back through the to the chariot, in the chariot with a numerous amount of angels, man.
Right.
All right, and people call UFOs today, man. Those are the chariots of Israel, man. That's written in the Bible, man. All right, and that's how the Lord's coming back. All right, with his band of angels, man. And he's gonna destroy the white man, man. All right.
Those are the Lord's divine soldiers, man. You ain't gonna be able to fight with them soldiers, man. You know, you're gonna try to fight. You're gonna think that you can fight with the Lord, which really you wouldn't want to do that. But the Lord's gonna put the spirit in you to think that you got a shot in fighting against the Lord and His soldiers, man, which are the angels. The angels gonna fuck y'all up, man. You know, excuse my language, but hey, that's what's coming. You didn't did enough on the earth, man. You didn't did enough. All right.
Yeah, the Lord of Sabaoth, man. The Lord of armies, man.
That's it.
All right. The Lord of armies is coming back.
That's right. Hey, and we're His ground troops.
That's right.
All right, this is the tabernacle of David, man. You know, we're standing. Hey, we're at war with you, man. But it's right now. It's on the spiritual level. You know.
You're losing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that you're losing. And the reason you're losing is because you built your foundation upon with lies, and we're breaking your foundation with the truth.
Yep.
We're building up our tabernacle with truth. I'm putting that shit on there.
What was you just reading?
I was in 2 Thessalonians. You want me to keep going?
What verse did you read?
I ended up on verse 8.
Yeah, read the next verse.
Okay. Verse 9, it says, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9, it says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, and with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Yeah, that goes to show you that the spiritual demon Satan works with Esau, man. Whatever left-hand power that they're using, Satan is with them. But the Lord is gonna, he's gonna flip it pretty soon, man. Because the Lord, what they don't know is the Lord controls Satan. You know? The Lord can turn your power off by telling Satan to back off, man.
And that was proof of him doing that with Job.
Yeah.
You know?
The Lord he can tell Satan what level of power he can give, man. You know? That's why eventually all those secret councils and all them witches and warlocks that, y'all get together and y'all, have these different secret councils and y'all do these prayers and you sacrifice these children to your idol to get that left hand energy, that so-called left hand power. Pretty soon, that's not gonna work for you, man. That's why it tells you that in Isaiah the 47th chapter. Let your monthly prognosticators, your stargazers, your wizards, basically all your witches and warlocks, let them rise up and deliver you, man. You ain't gonna be able to stop the plagues that the Lord's gonna bring. All right. Your story is really the reoccurring story of Pharaoh in Egypt. It's the same thing over again, man.
for it, like you fall for that, like he really wants you to be in power, like you're doing the right thing. Like he gonna all the wickedness you doing, trying to X him out the picture, like he don't see that you're trying to go to war against him. The Most High sees you.
And there is no counsel against the Heavenly Father, man. Was that Proverbs or something? He was holding.
It's Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
I'm sorry about his bounds that he can't pass. That he's only going to, even though his inward thought is that his house shall continue forever, the Most High gave him bounds that he shall not pass, a time that he won't be able to rule past. Okay? He won't be able to rule past a certain amount of time.
Yeah, you saw can't travel, past the Van Halen belt, man. And it's a radiation belt that the Most High put there, so the so-called white man won't penetrate that belt, man. All right, and go beyond. All right. So he won't mess up any other planets, man.
Mess up the whole galaxy if you let that man out there. You already got space trash.
Yes.
You got wasted space.
That's why Esau got aspirations about going to other galaxies and stuff.
That's why I like
You see where he put it in his movies, man.
He's trying to go to Mars now.
Trying to set up colonies in Mars and stuff.
Yeah,
That's why I like what
Moab is trying to. They're
Moab-
neck and neck with that bullshit.
Space stations like like Elysium.
Yeah.
That's
Talking
why I
about how
like.
they had another landing on the moon or something like that. Ain't nobody going up there, man. Ain't nothing from this
It
earth.
was just a
going up
robot. It
there.
wasn't man that went. You see
Yeah.
that, right?
Right,
On the dark side of the moon.
right.
And that's why I like the joke. It wasn't really a joke, but the one that Cat Williams said, man. He said, he said this man trying to go to the, trying to get to outer space. They trying to leave us, y'all. And the truth of the matter is, they trying to hurt. They didn't destroy this planet. They want to go to another, they run right into the couch, dummy. Trying to go to another planet to hurry up and use up all the resources over there.
Yeah.
This man is a virus, a parasite that just uses up everything and throws it away and moves on.
Pillage.
Yep. He'll pillage whatever he can. Destroy it. Perdition. Okay. So, yeah.
It's Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number.
Yeah, who determined those? Who determined those days? The Most High God determined those days. He created him for the day of evil. He set it up to now. I got you set it, What's funny is Isaac actually said that, proving Isaac was in the spirit. Yeah, when thou have the dominion on the earth, when you have your season, then you'll get to enjoy it. Hey, this feels like forever for us. Like it's always been this way, but nobody's thinking in the scheme of eternity.
And
This is just the beginning.
kind of, most I said 1,000 years to us is one day frame.
Yep. Yeah, he set it up to where this is still the beginning of all life on the planet. But imagine we really get 5 million years into the future. 5 million years into the future, it's gonna be so far. What's an Edomite? It's gonna be a joke about Edomites. That word may not be in the dictionary.
Adawam, what's that?
Yeah, what is that? Red what?
To get educated. That's why we might have to set up a Edomite museum and shit.
History.
They got it for Gad and
Flying right over the, see that desert right there? Yeah, that used to be where they used to rule something fearsome right there.
them ruling is gonna be like unbelievable to our kids and stuff.
What?
Yeah.
This is the man.
They did say kingdom.
Yeah, but don't it tell you in Jeremiah how Edom shall be a desolation? Just like ancient Sodom and Gomorrah is a desolation, and that's left as a memorial. So when Esau gets his, it's gonna be left for a memorial, man. You know, we got to, in order for us to remember this devil, we got to remember the destruction that came upon him.
That's right.
Damn, this did happen. Yeah, they did exist. Look at that. That big ass piece of land over there ain't nothing over there, just desert creatures. You know?
I got something. I don't know, anybody got something? Isaiah 14 and I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they that speak and say unto thee, art thou become weak as we? Art thou
That's
become like
happening
unto
now.
us?
That's actually
Right.
starting now. They
The
seeing
other
that
nations
this
look
man
at
is his position of power is starting to weaken.
Yeah.
That's why they're starting to challenge him. You know, they going against his policies. They getting their missiles, and like China, they just showed the mother of all bombs, man. You know, like these nations, they ain't even fazed by the Western military might, man. They ain't even fazed by it.
Smell blood.
Yeah, man.
Smell blood.
Says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave. Some people, you may not have heard the word pomp, but the word also used is pompous.
Because even when you graduate, that's the song that they playing. The song is called Pomp and Circumstance. For like what you said. What you say again?
Pompous pride.
John, the pride. Because it's like, dang,
It's like a proud.
you went all the way, you made it through, basically indoctrination. You know?
Yeah, rejoice and be glad, old daughter Eden.
It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and worms cover thee.
Yeah, what the words do?
Yeah, decay, decompose. The power structure, the foundation has been weakened because you're in decay and decompose.
Yeah, look at the infrastructure of America, man. It's decomposing.
It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? That's not that dogma. That's talking about how did he fall from the rulership position. He was the light bearer as Lucifer. The word Lucifer means light bearer. So it's the same with Illuminati, right? How did he fall from that such high position in the earth to so low in the earth?
And why is his wisdom failing?
Yeah.
You know, if you had all this knowledge, you have all this power. Why isn't it happy? Why isn't it keeping you afloat? Why isn't it they're trying to hold on to the last bit of power that they have. Y'all have all this knowledge and understanding of things. Why isn't your whole setup? Why isn't it firm? Why is it being broken down all of a sudden?
And the truth can't be broken down. It never faileth.
Exactly.
It's because their wisdom was never based in truth.
Yep.
It says, for thou hast,
This economic collapse is going on over there in Italy.
Yep.
All right, France. France,
over
edition
Europe.
of men in France. All types of chaos is going on over there in Europe. All right, and it's gonna come right over here to America, man.
The so-called terrorist attacks. Sedition among men, the immigration crisis. All that has happened. That's how you know that the beast is being broken down, man.
And it dawned on them, they might do something. So, terrorist attack over here, for Trump to actually put in his, make up his own mind and put and put that executive order out.
Oh, shalom.
You know, so it gives him a reason to actually start getting this wall built. And the wall, and I looked at an article, it was a video about this wall ain't gonna cost no $5 billion. It's gonna cost way more than that, and it's gonna take a long time to build, and it's gonna mess up. It's gonna mess up the. You know, like if you build houses where the animals, you know, their environment, you know, it's gonna tear up. It's gonna mess up the whole ecosystem.
Time, because that's like you said, that's like that's the desert over there, you know. So all those different creatures, you know, you got a bunch of owls, you got coyotes, you got snakes and things like that. All these little different desert creatures, kind of it disturbs their habitat. And the scriptures talk about how the animals are changing their places. So with them building or trying to build the wall there, all them animals gonna have to look for different food sources because the animals because the animals that they usually prey on, they ain't gonna be in the same spots in which they usually are. You know, so now, hey, that furthers the prophecy of these animals and different newly created creatures coming in and killing you people. You know, coming into these cities.
That wall is highly high voltage, and that really messes with the animals right there.
Especially those animals that hunt at night and things like that, you know, because different energy waves give off basically the scent to them, you know. So when you got the high voltage wall there, it knocks off their senses, you know.
Going back into Isaiah the 14th chapter, it says, "For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven." We were just talking about we're going into space, right? "And I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High."
And that's what Esau trying to do. You know, build the space stations, trying to go to other planets. All right, but he doesn't have the means to go to other planets, man. You know.
It says the pride of his heart have deceived him. That takes a lot of pride for you to think that you're gonna be able to set up space stations and you have basically you got your getaway spot is out of space.
Yeah.
That's pride, man. You think that you really got it like that. You getting beside yourself, man. That's too high for your britches, man. You know?
It says, "Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit."
Salaki, that's why, doesn't it say in Job 20, in the sufficiency of in his sufficiency he shall be in straits? Yeah, right when you get to the pinnacle of your pride and your power, that's when you're gonna start witnessing just long-lasting effects and calamitous situations, man, that you're gonna be faced with. You know?
In that day, everything that could go wrong, it was gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
Man, that dark cloud gonna be hanging over you.
Yeah.
God, this Job 20,
I got one more verse.
22. "In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits."
Fullness of his sufficiency to get a new world order popping off all the way out.
Yeah.
He feels like if he do that, he'll be sufficient to rule the world forever in his own wicked ass way.
You can get everybody chipped.
Yeah?
You know, kill off any resistors, just kill all them off, and then everybody else just put chips on them, you know, so we can lordship over them. That's basically what that chip is. It's the lordship over you. All right, so they can guide and control your soul. You know, that's his heart's desire, man. So when he gets to his pinnacle, that's what it said, man. He gonna be in straits. Straits means distress, or mental and physical pain and misery. Okay, that's when his kingdom is gonna be destroyed by the fire, and then ultimately the elites of the society they're gonna be found by Yahweh Shai and his men, and they're gonna go right into slavery. And that's when they're gonna be put in the pits. That's when they're gonna go right into hell. They're gonna be them brought down from heaven, and they're gonna be cast down into hell, man. That transition, when this man's power structure is completely destroyed, that's when Jacob is gonna rule, and that's when he's gonna go right into slavery, man.
That's what's hell.
That's gonna be hell for him, especially after you done ruled for all this time
Yeah, on this high level.
on that level, man.
God, that's really how you break the pride and spirit of somebody that's rich. You know, and they showed you in that movie Trading Places with Eddie Murphy. You know, once Eddie, because you know Eddie Yike carved him still. You know, and what happened? They lost all their riches, and they was broken. They had to live on the streets.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to be used to that, man. Somebody that's used to that type of lifestyle, man, just you just go from a multi-trillionaire to a fucking a fucking derelict, man. That's mental torment, man. You know, you can enjoy, you know, rocking tailor-made $500,000 suits and drinking the finest wine, and you know, having chauffeurs and maids, and you know, just walking around on the earth, and you got control over literally everything in the world, and you could just walk the streets and nobody fuck with you. You know, picture that, man. You go from that life to living in a damn, you sleeping in a dirt road. Yeah, man. That was it, right? Good.
In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Well, that's the prophecy right there, right? When he's right about to fill his belly in the fullness of his sufficiency, here come Yahweh Shai, the angels of World War III all coming to a head.
Yep.
The missiles, all that's about to come to a head. Okay? And take him right out of power and subdue the whole earth in one moment, in one event.
It says,
It shall rain upon him.
God, it shall rain upon him while it's like it shall rain upon him while he is eating.
Quick brief. Psalms 11:6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This is the portion of their cup.
Couple, and the nation nobody wants to drink of. You should. Well, we weren't supposed to drink it, but we have surely drunk it. And he got to pass the cup getting passed on to him to drink the dregs of the cup.
Hey, that's missiles and then reincarnation into slavery.
Harsh. Double the time that, as harsh as he's had it for us, but double in time.
Bro, Esau gotta go into hell twice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He gotta die on this side in missile fire, and then wake up in slavery.
Yeah.
That's double hell right there, man.
Yes,
I can't wait to see them devil's face when we pull them out them
Pits,
them
bunkers.
Them bunkers.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm a screenshot that in my head forever, man.
Fucking Elon Rothschild.
Yeah.
See that crusty motherfucker, man. Them niggas, they literally look like lizards.
Yeah.
In $100,000 suits, man. You know, they just look they don't even look right, man. So when we catch them, man, we just looking at them, we gonna fuck them up, man. We just gonna,
No, he got as a slave, man. You don't kill him yet.
Yeah.
we don't want to kill them on sight.
On
but it's
sight.
like, nah, we gotta use them to build up our kingdom, man.
I want to see this shit walking around my kingdom.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
You got a little more out of you. Let me wrap this up. It says, verse 16 back in Isaiah 14, chapter 14, verse 16. It said, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that the earth did, excuse me, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?
Who else could that be talking about?
Right.
Who else could that really be talking about, man?
Man, give somebody 2 life sentences. Man, you only got 1 life to live. When I come back, I gotta go back in the
Double life.
Yeah.
4 counts of life turns like, oh shit.
Yeah, they do that to us, man.
That's what I'm saying. Fucked up.
J. Ford, like
It said, and you made the world as a wilderness, like a desert. When you suck the earth dry of its resources, man. You know, ain't nothing flowing, ain't nothing yielding, because this devil is dropping bombs everywhere, man.
Con.
You know,
I got it. I got mine.
he's using his technology and it's destroying everything.
Time, bro.
You know. So he's making the whole world a wilderness, man. And he figures after he extract this world of all his resources, destroy everything, he's gonna take what he extracted and go to another planet. You know, and see what he can do in the next planet somewhere.
And Esau knows that those other planets have like heavy with those resources that we don't even have here.
They're saying some of them have diamonds, some of them have uranium.
Yeah.
They say they're looking up and sending space probes or whatever all the way out there to these planets, and then looking at what they got, like, oh damn, we can be using that. I wish we could have sent something to take some of it or to get it all and bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's get
it all.
They would probably take us to do the work.
Yeah, to do the work. That's what they
Bring the
do.
slaves over.
Yeah.
That's why they sent a few monkeys like the monkeys ain't making. That's how they want them going out there.
But no, you know what? That idea, if you got that idea, we already got that.
Yep, that's us.
That's us. We're gonna do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna bring you to
out
our
there.
place.
What the brothers say, international, no, intergalactical slave trade.
Send him over there